Hello, hello, welcome back. Today I'll be watching Stranger Things Season 2, Episode 7. And boy oh boy, did things escalate quickly. It is strange because for a request I had to do a really horror movie as well. And I was like, oh, it's really not my style. And I do remember thinking that I was not gonna like Stranger Things. I specifically said that the first episode that I was like, this might not be for me. And many years people were telling me to watch it and I was like, no, I'm not interested. And now here I am and I'm just eating it up and I want to know what's gonna happen with the demigorgons and the darts, and are they gonna come out? Will they be able to defend themselves? We see more about 11. Honestly, will we see more about Billy? There's so many storylines that interest me in this show, and we only have 3 episodes left in this season, so I do feel that maybe I won't get my answers to all of them just yet. But that's why I'm so excited to know that there's more seasons coming, and by the time the last season arrives, I'm ready to watch that together, and I'm so excited. I held off for this show for years and I'm such a fangirl already, and yeah, I should have watched this way earlier, but here we are. If you like it, make sure to like, subscribe. Full reactions and edited reactions you can find over on Patreon, and everything 2 weeks ahead. So if you can't wait for episode 8 and 9, they are already available on Patreon when you're watching this, also edited. So make sure to check that out. Without further ado, let's go.
And it just kept repeating.
She kept showing the girl in the room.
The rainbow room?
Do we trust her? I still don't know.
What did the girl look like?
I think this is why Mama wanted to talk.
To show you the girl.
We're gonna look for the girl.
I think she wants me to find her.
It's heartbreaking that she keeps repeating something that has to do with her. That is the thing, you know, for her.
Maybe that girl is in here. Here.
She seems so helpful, so that's good.
Does anyone look familiar?
And in the beginning of another episode, we saw another number, right? I don't know which one. Was it 8? So we know it. There's more like her.
Find her? No.
So tough. So surprising that she's never scared, right? To keep on exposing herself to what... Yeah, you have no idea what's to come. Wasn't that the other one?
Becky, I found her!
Yeah, I didn't know who else to call.
Oh.
Yeah, Jim Hopper. He came here with some woman named Joyce Byers. There's another girl and she's missing and I think she's in trouble. Thank you. Oh, and you are Lauren.
She's gonna be gone. 8. Oh, and it's hard because do we necessarily distrust her because she calls? I don't think so, because she means well, but still it feels so like behind her back. So yeah, I can imagine that that doesn't help your trust in her. But I want her to stay with her mom, so that's hard. Lost sister. I kind of was expecting that I would immediately go about the demigorgons and stuff, but more on the other storylines because we still have 3 episodes to go. Oh my god.
Now breathe.
Always interesting to me when you bump into someone who's immediately sorry. I'm always like, oh, sorry, even if they kind of bump into me. And then people like this are really like, "Ruh!" about it. My bag is so big compared to her. Damn, are you okay? Man, like a girl like this, all alone, out and about. Wouldn't want it to be my daughter. Or boy, for whatever, you know, at that hour. They need to be inside in bed.
Well.
What is she wearing? What are those overalls?
Damn, like, let's immediately bully someone younger.
Hand out of pocket. Slow.
What do you think? She's gonna shoot you all?
I have to ask again, Shirley. You're gonna start losing things, starting with those pretty little locks of yours, yeah?
Although I'm more worried about him than about her. Ooh.
I told you, stay out of my head.
So we're threatening little girls now, are we?
That's very effective. I wish I could do that.
Your mother gave this to you? In her dream circle.
Yeah, like I said, schizo.
Kali knows she can do those things as well, right? So... Oh, I have chills. But what about all the others? This is so amazing, but there's so many more. Oh. Oh, that's nice. A reunion.
Now let me guess. You're a policeman. He also stops you from using your gifts. What you can do is incredible. It makes you very special, Jane.
She finally has someone who understands her.
I can make people see or not see whatever I choose. Axel is not so fond of spiders.
I was gonna say, I was thinking that she couldn't summon that.
It isn't real. I've just convinced your mind it is.
But this is so beautiful. Very powerful.
Are you real?
With her though, it makes you question everything then, right? If you're together with her, what is real and what is not.
What's wrong? I think it's all. Feel whole.
I think your mother said you have a reason. I think she somehow knew that we belong together. I think this is your home. Home.
Oh, I love that she finally has someone to connect to. Although I kind of wish her home was with Hopper or with her mom, but I get it.
How's your white hick sister? You tuck her in real tight?
Yeah, what about a lullaby?
Why are they all mean? Are these your friends?
She found me with only this.
What's that mean?
It means she can find people without moving, with nothing but an image.
Oh no, is she gonna use her?
I want to do one.
You don't kill their men and expect them just to look the other way. They find us, they will unleash hell.
Oh no! I was thinking earlier, do I trust her, right? Because even with her aunt, I was like, ooh. But with her, she had me convinced. I was like, yeah. And then they had the music in the background and the butterfly. I guess I was wrong.
It's not because of you, and it's not because of our fight. I'm just sorry.
Oh, Hopper. Godverdikke toch.
Here.
Like a mini cult.
We're all fighters here.
Fight. Who?
That's actually a good question. Society.
Everyone you see here was in some way responsible for what happened to us.
You hurt Abbott?
They take revenge.
And I'll be fighters, I guess. I'm a fighter. I've killed.
Like without hesitation.
They hurt me.
And they still want to hurt you. Hurt us. We're just making the first move.
Feels like they're open with her. So she's not being used. And she feels the same way. So...
I tried to hide from it, but then that pain festered until finally I confronted my pain and I began to heal.
Confronting your pain means killing the ones that hurt you.
Do you see that train? I want you to draw it to us.
Like you couldn't pick anything that's less heavy. Like it needs to be immediately such a power move. Okay, didn't expect that.
Last night you told me you lifted a van once. To find that angle. Focus on that. Not the train. Not his weight.
Oh, she really knows what to say. Get her going. Oh, no way. I was like, maybe something with Hopper. Oh yeah, that. Oh. Poor girl. Now she is one of them.
So how do you feel? Good.
Oh no, like I want her to be powerful and strong, but I don't want it based on anger. It is July and I don't want you guys to be bored in summer, so I have some amazing Patreon exclusives for you guys lined up. First of all, I was uploading the Young Pope and those I will continue and will be finishing in July. And then I have some amazing exclusive movies. First one is Get Shorty. Second one is 13 Days. And the third one is Contact. And if you ask me, those were all absolutely great movies. So if you want to see some more movies, you can check those out on Patreon exclusively. I'm also continuing season 3 of The Wire. And yeah, there's a bunch of exclusives on there already. So if you want to check that out, make sure to go to Patreon and join. Also, everything else on the channel is on Patreon 2 weeks ahead. The full-length episodes and the YouTube edits. So if you can't wait for Sopranos, Stranger Things or Fullmetal Alchemist, you can already go watch more on there than you can find over on YouTube. And I might be working on some other shows for the future as well that I'm actually pretty excited to bring to you guys, but more on that later. Right, thank you for listening. Thank you for considering joining Patreon. And let's go back to the reaction.
He hurt Mama.
His name is Ray Carroll, and he did more than hurt your mother.
Oh, wow.
Bad men like Ray, they know about us. Made them hard to track. But maybe not anymore.
He's a dead man.
It's risky. And where's the fun if there's no risk?
I don't know, jail is not that appealing.
We want to give my sister a memorable first day, right?
I'm in. Miss Jane.
He completely changed overnight. Oh, change of look. I don't know if I like this look, but it looks pretty cool. He wears it well. Still better than Jane with the blonde wig and the dress. She suddenly looks like 5 years older.
Your bathroom is leaking. Yes. Yes.
Oh, funny.
You have a minute and a half. Let's begin your supermarket.
I goes.
We should case the place. Stick to the routine. We have time.
Can you look?
He's watching television.
Is he alone?
I saw him. No one else.
She cannot locate if there's like 5 other people in the room. That's dangerous in a sense too. Oh man, that's so creepy. Ugh. What's that with dolls? Why they are so... Is that uncanny valley? Why they are so creepy? Because you don't have a soul behind the eyes. Oh man. Like, he's a horrible person, but I am not a revenge-driven person. Wow, this guy is massive. Yeah, you only do that if you know that you're gonna end him, right? Because otherwise you wouldn't show your face.
Do you remember us?
No, we remember you.
You hurt Mama.
I can help you find him. Brenner!
Papa is gone.
No, he is alive.
What?
If he's alive, Jane will find him. Just as she found you.
But she thought that he was dead for the longest time, so... Ooh! 11! Girl!
Not too quick. He wasn't so generous with your mother.
Oh, come on. But yeah, I can imagine if I see someone do that to my mother, maybe I would change my mind, you know.
Oh, shit.
Police are on their way, honey.
What's wrong?
He has kids in the other room.
Kids in the apartment. Did he show your mother mercy? No.
But you keep him alive for his kids, not for himself.
We finished this first. Jane, no!
Oh, girl! And they're gonna have a problem with each other as well. Damn, these kids are gonna be traumatized forever because of this.
If you wanted to show mercy, that is your choice. But don't you ever take away mine.
Well, there's no point in her showing mercy if you're gonna kill them off anyway, you know? Like, you kind of need both to be merciful for it to work. I can imagine that they're pissed, right? If you go to all of that for them to just run away. But I feel like the difference that there's 2 kids in there, it is a difference.
They were kids.
Does that excuse that man's sins? Were we not also children? I remember the day I came to the rainbow room and you were gone. So when my gifts were strong enough, I used them to escape. I found a place to hide. A family, a home. But they couldn't help me. So eventually I lost them too.
Aww.
So I decided to play the part. To use my gifts against those who hurt us. You're now faced with the same choice, Jane. Go back into hiding and hope they don't find you. Fight. And face him again.
Face who?
The man who calls himself our father.
Papa is dead.
That man tonight disagreed.
Oh no, she's showing this.
You're not real.
That's so mean, man. I would be really pissed off if you would use your powers against me.
You have a wound, 11. A terrible wound. And it's festering. And eventually will kill you.
Yeah, I would be so mad about that. Like, you both have a gift, but you kind of need to agree to not use it against each other, because otherwise, come on, where do you end?
This isn't a prison, Jane. You're always free to return to your policeman or stay and avenge your mother. Let us heal our wounds together.
There's healing in different ways, right? There's not just healing through anger. I saw a saying and it was like, I sat with my anger long enough until she told me her name was grief or something. And I was like, damn, it's so deep.
2 hands reach the breeze. Before you know it, I'm a stroke of that.
Oh God. Whoa, that's many of them.
Maybe we can call you Elf. Short for Elvis. You better run! She's our friend and she's crazy! No.
Misses her friends. And they're growing, right, with this show. Like, they look like babies there. And they kind of still look like babies, but now they seem to be growing up. Especially if she looks like this compared to what we just saw. Oh. Uh-oh. It's gonna make them show an empty room. They're gonna bump into them, though. Her power is so strong. And like, she's doing this, letting multiple people disappear and influencing multiple people at the same time. Yeah, she has mastered her gift. Don't shoot. Imagine if you had a partner who could do that. Like your loved one, you would really have to make good rules together or agreements together on like how this can be used or not, because whew.
I'm sorry, but I have to go back. My friends are in danger. There's nothing for you back there. They cannot save you, Jane. No.
Choose love over anger. Oh. Uh-oh, I hope none of them are gonna get killed here. Oh, that must be so confronting for her as well. If you finally find someone who went through the same thing. Nice transition. Oh, I wonder if we're gonna see more of this eventually.
You were looking a little forlorn there. You mind if I join you?
Forlorn. Never heard about that word.
You are awfully young to be traveling alone, aren't you?
Right.
So, where you headed? To your parents' I hope?
I'm going to my friends. I'm going home.
Nice. I feel like it's good that she had that. I feel like if I say got it out of her system, feels so like superficial. And I don't mean that, of course. But I feel like it's good that she did this trip to figure out more about her family, about her past, about some of the past that is still going. She discovered a lot of new things about Papa still being alive, Kali being there just like her. And also, I'm still wondering what were all the other numbers? Where's number 9? Where's number 10? Do they all have the same gifts? Do they all have different gifts? Are they dead? Are they alive? Anyway, so many questions. I kind of was suspecting that this episode wouldn't be about the Demogorgon because that was such a build-up, and I feel like all that is such finale or previous to last episode stuff that we had to take a sidetrack for this one, which I kind of thought. So I think I'm gonna watch the next one today as well. Anyway, this was so good again. Love this show. And also like to follow one character maybe the whole episode to get really in depth in that mini story. I had a good time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe. Commenting really helps out the channel, especially with videos that are a bit shorter like these with episodes of show. So thank you for leaving a comment. It really helps me out. And if you want to see the full-length reaction, the edited versions and everything 2 weeks ahead for the next 2 episodes already, you can find that over on Patreon. I wish you a lovely rest of your day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.